Everything is on point. We won the PV200 a few streams ago. Can't wait to get it and do a full review. Great to hear that. Rambling Bob reviews. Okay. Now, guys, welcome to BLUETTI live stream. And today we have the best deals as always. The Easter promotion is over, but we have our special live stream discount codes as always, right? So remember to use them when you purchase anything today. And what's more, guys, we have, this live stream is not sponsored by McDonald's, no. We also have a surprise for you guys. We have a surprise for you. So today, when you purchase anything, okay, you will get 5 times the BLUETTI bucks, okay? So normally if you purchase something, you will get 1 BLUETTI bucks for $1, okay? But today, when you purchase something, I will show you exactly how to do that. Okay, later we pre-recorded a video for you, and I will show you guys a video on how to place an order and how to get 5 BLUETTI bucks for each US dollar spent on BLUETTIpower.com only during the live stream exclusive offer. And also during the live stream we have special discount codes you guys can see in the description, either on YouTube or on Facebook, no matter where you guys are watching us. There are discount codes. They usually start from live, right? So for example, the discount code for AC200p is live AC200p, and these discount codes are only valid during the live stream. So from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. You might count it according to your time zone. So only during the live stream, okay? Now we have giveaways. We give away our merch every 25 to 30 minutes, okay? And our giveaways are BLUETTI cap, BLUETTI t-shirt, BLUETTI hoodie, and a BLUETTI phone tripod. Okay, so those are giveaways for today. Now, to take part in the giveaways, please make sure that you type BLUETTI in the comments or type giveaway also when the countdown here hits 0. When it hits 0, it turns red. That means a giveaway time. Now, it might take us extra, additional 1 to 2 minutes to actually notice that and carry out the giveaway, but we have you here so you can tell us, hey, it's a giveaway time. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Let's get started. Now the giveaways, one more time, I'll take a screenshot. Whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Okay, hello everyone. Hello Shane Ross. Hello Rambling Bob Reviews already said hello to. Who else do we have here? Okay, Classic Car Traveler, very good to have you here. Okay, great, guys. Remember to share this live stream with your friends so that they can join. They have enough time to read your message and join our live stream. And remember that if you want to purchase something, purchase during the live stream, because we have special discount codes, time-limited discount codes. Okay, now today on the list we have AC200p, okay, our 2000 watt hour and 2000 watt power station. We have its later version AC200 Max, okay, an update. AC200 Max is 2200 watt power station with a battery of 2048 watt hours, battery capacity of 2048 watt hours. We have our solar panels, portable solar panels, PV200, PV350, and PV420, all behind me there. We'll of course combine them in bundles and sets, such as AC200p and PV350, AC200p and PV420, AC200p and B230, its expansion battery, okay, and XT90D, this cable that you get with the bundle, because this cable is required to connect AC200p to B230 or B300, because AC200p was originally not meant to be connected, but we came out with this cable that connects AC200p to either B300 or B230 easily. Now we also have AC200p B300 and AC200 Max and PV200, AC200 Max and P350, AC200 Max and P420, and AC200 Max and B300. So guys, no matter what you want to purchase it during the live stream. Enter special discount codes if you see any. All discount codes are in the description on YouTube and on Facebook. And remember to also, when you place an order, add a note and add a note live stream. We'll show you how to do that. Add a note live stream to get 5 BLUETTI bucks for each US dollar spent. Normally, guys who don't know about live streams and purchase without entering discount codes, they don't get a discount, but also they get only 1 BLUETTI bucks for 1 US dollar. You guys can get 5 BLUETTI bucks for for each US dollar spent. And what are those BLUETTI bucks for, right? So those BLUETTI bucks, you can exchange them for coupons, you can exchange them for discounts, you can exchange them for our merch, such as caps, hoodies, t-shirts, tripods, tableware sets, mini fridges, lights, adapters, and other stuff that we have on our BLUETTI lifestyle merch. Okay. I can't find the post, but does the B80 hook to the 70s? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand the question. Okay, hello, away from science, Jeff. Very good to see you here. I like his black shirt instead of the white one. Yeah, to be honest, I don't like the white shirt either. First of all, it's too baggy, and I just look terrible in it. Can we use BLUETTI bucks to buy power stations? You can use BLUETTI bucks to sort of like to get a discount, right? So you can exchange, for example, I don't remember the exact rate right now, but like 50 bucks equals like $10 off, right? Something like that, for example. So you can exchange them for a discount. Okay. Black is always better. Black t-shirt is definitely better than the white t-shirt, that's for sure, guys. Well, I have like 3 white t-shirts there and I refuse to wear them. I like this t-shirt the best. Okay, enough about me and my t-shirt. Let's get started. And I would love to get started from AC to 100p. You probably already know this model very well. We have been talking about it like for 8 months, right? I remember when we first started doing the live streams, we actually presented AC to 100p. AC to 100p is still good, okay, but I'm not here to push you to buy anything. I'm just want to make sure that you guys understand what you're getting, okay? And it all starts with the introduction of BLUETTI, okay? So first of all, we make power stations, different types of power stations, okay? I know that many of you know our brand very well, but just for those few people who are new here, so we make power stations, yeah, those are called power stations. We make smaller portable power stations, like you can see behind me, EB70S, EB55, EB3A, right? Those are very lightweight, 10, 20, 25 pounds only, okay? You can carry them at hand. Those are for charging devices when you go like to have a picnic or meet up with your friends outdoors, so maybe doing some yoga outdoors, things like that. Portable power stations with still a high battery capacity and a high AC inverter. We make bigger power stations like A100 Max, A100P, right? Those are 65 pounds approximately, and those are heavier, but still portable. Still, you can place them, in different locations, and they have a very powerful battery. Speaking of battery, we only use lithium iron phosphate batteries for all of our power stations, so it's easy to remember. And what is the difference between lithium iron phosphate batteries and lithium ion batteries or any other inferior batteries? Well, number one, lithium iron phosphate batteries will have a longer lifespan. It's usually 25 to 3,500 cycles to 80% of the original capacity, and 5 to 6,000 cycles to 50% of the original capacity, right? Lithium batteries would have like 500 cycle only. So you have to know what you're paying for when you buy a power station with a lithium iron phosphate battery inside. And it just happens to be that all of our power stations have lithium iron phosphate batteries. You're paying for just a longer lifespan. So you can use them for, it depends, right? It depends on the power station, on the capacity itself. But if we're talking about smaller power station, you can use them for 7 years straight if they're charged every single day. If charged and depleted every single day, which is not realistic because you want to be doing it every single day. And we're taking 10, 15 years if we're talking about bigger power stations of ours, okay? So, and with lithium batteries, you're paying for more like, I don't know, 3 years, 5 years. Honestly, I'm not even following, but very much inferior battery when it comes to lifespan. Now, of course, you have to take the cost into account, so we'll talk about that. Okay, now number two, why lithium iron phosphate batteries are the best. They're safe, okay? So it happens to us all the time that we leave our power stations here charging from the wall power, right? Both bigger and smaller power stations. And for example, we leave AC to 100p and B300 as batteries charged from the wall outlet power. And no matter what the ambient temperature is, well, of course it has to be within the appropriate range, like not too cold, not too hot, but we're not worried about anything bad happening to our batteries, right? Such as, maybe like they can melt or explode. No, because lithium iron phosphate batteries are very, very, very safe. Okay, and number 3, they're also eco-friendlier. Okay, they're much eco-friendlier than lithium ion batteries. Okay, so that was like a universal thing about our power stations. Okay, so we also make portable solar panels, like you can see behind me. Okay, solar panels you can take with you when you go camping, when you go outdoors. Also, we make bigger modular solar generators like AC300, AC500, and AC expansion batteries. The thing I personally like about how we make our batteries, we make them versatile. So, for example, guys, this battery B300S, it can be used with AC300. Okay, AC300 is like our modular solar generator unit. So it is originally made for AC300. Okay, because AC300 cannot work without a battery, and in fact the battery. So B300 is for AC300, but it is also for AC300P and AC300 Max and AC500. So you can really build like a BLUETTI family. You can buy like BLUETTI collection, so to say, because they're all versatile. They're all interconnectable. Not like all, of course. I'm exaggerating, but most of them are versatile, right? When it comes to, for example, AC300 and AC500, you can start with as small as one battery, one AC300, one B300, and you can build it to up to 4 B300s, and you can connect 2 AC300s together if you want to get to 140 volts, as opposed to 120 volts that we have in North America, right? So you can start small and you can build it bigger, and you will start profit from the very first day when you start using BLUETTI, okay? Now, you can use it as a powerful device to protect yourself from power outages, right? Or better say, during power outages, during blackouts, because many of our devices are UPS devices. They have uninterruptible power supply. Not all of them, but many. So, and you can just use it as an off-grid power. So yeah, guys, welcome to BLUETTI. Now, AC300P. Let's take a look at the most important metrics. We already know it's LiFePO4, lithium iron phosphate battery. Now, what is the battery capacity? We can measure a battery capacity in watt hours or amp hours. I prefer watt hours. So it's 2,000 watt hours. Okay, it's 2,000 watt hours. Just for reference, right? You can see those power stations behind me, right? So that is EB70S. Its battery capacity is like 716 watt hours, right? For example, the one behind me, EB55, its battery capacity is, what is it exactly, 537 watt hours, right? EB3A is 268 watt hours, right? So you can compare, like this is like 10 times bigger, right? 2,000 watt hours. So battery capacity is crucial because you will know for how long it can charge or run your devices, on a single charge. Now, the second important thing is AC wattage, okay? You don't have to calculate voltage here. I get a lot of questions sometimes from people. Hey, can I connect this unit to my battery? It's like 13 volts. Like, you don't even have to look at the voltage in most cases, right? You just have to look at the wattage, at the load. So take a device, let's say I want to charge my phone, okay? So my phone will be pulling out like 20 watts, right? So 20 watts is definitely within the allowed range here. And if we take an AC device, let's say I want to use a hairdryer, okay? A hairdryer, depending on the mode, depending on the temperature I set it to, is like room temperature air or hot air rather, which level 1 to 3 or 4, right? So it will be pulling out like anywhere from 300 watts to 700 watts. So is this within the allowed range? And what is the allowed range? Okay, well, we only have like the upper limit, of course. So it's different for different power stations of ours. And you have to always check it before you buy it, at least. AC300P, okay, it has the maximum AC wattage, AC load of 2,000 watts. Easy to remember, battery capacity 2,000 watt hours, AC load max 2,000 watts. That means that you cannot plug a device that is over 2,000 watts or devices that are over 2,000 watts. Now, how do you know how much watts is your device, right? Well, usually, a manufacturer company would would just put it on a like in a user manual, I think, or on the device directly. You will see, or I imagine you already have those devices at home that you want to load, right? And you just test them. You just test them one at a time. So I actually tested all those devices before before the live stream. Like I plugged the hair dryer in, a sandwich cooker, sandwich maker, or how do you call it? A kettle, a DJI drone battery, and all other devices, just to make sure that I don't overload. And then, if you load them together, of course, you want to add up their wattage. So if I plug a 20 watt device and a 100 watt device, I have to add it up. So it's 120 watts, okay? And I don't want it to be higher than 2000 watts as pointed right. I don't think it's pointed anywhere. Oh yeah, here, 2000 watts and 2000 watt hours, okay? Now, of course, we all know when we plug a device with a motor, okay? Motor takes a lot of energy to start spinning. So this is what produces a peak power. And of course, we have a built-in surge power to protect our power station from overloading. So the surge power here is 4,000 watts. Easy to remember, just double of the wattage here, 2,000, 4,000 watts. Okay. So the peak power is usually under a half of a second, and then it drops down. It has to drop down below 2,000 watts so that you don't overload AC to 100p. Okay, we know most important metrics now. 2,000 watt hours of battery capacity, 2,000 watts of AC. Maximum AC load. Also, it's a pure sine wave inverter. I realize I don't say it often enough because, in fact, I think all of our power stations are pure sine wave inverters. So it's pure sine wave inverter, as noted right here, meaning you can load some medical devices and some, very sensitive devices that you don't want to harm in any way. So let's take a look at the outputs right now. Okay, let's take a look at the outputs. All right. So what do we have here? Okay, number one, we have two wireless charging pads on the top. Oh yeah, you can see them from here. So what are those? Those are wireless charging pads. They are very, very, very handy. So as long as your phone supports wireless charging, okay, like for example, I know my phone supports wireless charging, so I place it here in the center. I want to make sure I turn DC on because this wireless charging pad belongs to DC family. Okay, and I'm sure you guys will be able to see that. Oh, this in the center, yeah, and it started charging. It's 94% right now, and you can't see my screen, but I think you will be able to see the DC load right here, if it will show it at all. Because from a 15-watt wireless charging pad, we'll only get around 7, 8 to 9 watts, right? Because this is how wireless charging pads function. Oh, it stopped charging for some reason. Yeah, I have to place it in the center, in the very center. So it is charging right now. My phone. Oh, now it stopped charging. Please, let me try this one. This one works perfectly. It's just that probably I moved my phone a little bit. So yeah, it's charging. Yeah, you can see 2 watts right now. Now it dropped down again. My phone still shows like it's charging. 4 watts. Okay, good. Yeah, guys, you want to make sure that you place it in the center. Okay. Otherwise, you will get a very low output or not output, no output at all. Okay, so we have 2 wireless charging pads on the top. Each one's rated at 15 watts. Because of the nature of the wireless charging pads, we only will get like 50 to 60%, right? Because this is how they work. They waste, so to say, a lot of energy. This is why your phone is a little bit hot. It turns into heat, right? So 2 wireless charging pads on the top. Now here we have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket or a cigarette lighter port, right? 12 volt and 10 amp. Here we have, okay, can we please zoom in? Here we have 12 volt and 25 amp RV plug. Okay, 12 volt and 25 amp RV plug. 12 volt and 3 amp DC 5521 port. Actually 2 of them, 2 DC 5521 barrel connectors. 1 PD 60 watts or USB-C in other words. 1 USB, oh actually 4 USB-A ports. So 4 USB-A ports, 2 here and 2 here, 5 volts and 5 volts and 3 amps, okay? Those are all DC outputs. And here we have 6 wall outlets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just showing you it's all real. 6 wall outlets. They are 120 volts and 2000 watts. Okay, but you might say, hey, hold on a sec. Why does it say 100 to 120 volts? The reason why it says 100 to 120 volts is because this unit is both for North America, this is for the USA and for Canada, and for Japan, right? So with slight adjustments, this unit can be used in Japan. No wonder we have the Japanese language in the settings menu. Now, so why is it 100 volts? Because in Japan, it's 100 volts as opposed to 120 volts, like in North America. So don't worry, you will get a standard 120 volt and 2000 watt. Okay, 100 volts is for Japan. And you guys probably have noticed, right, how I moved my phone a little bit here unintentionally, and it stopped charging because I missed the center. So you want to put it here, you want to put it in the center, and you want to make sure you're not moving it, you're not missing on the best quality wireless charging you can possibly get. It takes time to get used to that. Sometimes not. Okay, anyway, so those are the outputs that we have. So do you guys think we have enough outputs for your devices? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Now, let's talk about the ways to recharge our AC to 100p, okay? So we can zoom out right now. So first of all, to recharge it, we have to have some accessories, okay? Some adapters, right? Right. So what do we have in the box? We have an AC adapter. We have an AC adapter included in the box. It might look like this, T500 adapter, or maybe if some of you bought it before, your adapter looked more like this. Both of those adapters are great, okay? They're pretty much the same. T500 is just newer, it's a little bit like better, yeah, if you like this word. So you can use this adapter to charge from your wall outlet, okay? And because we don't have like the US plugs here, I will just use our EP500 power station as an AC wall outlet source, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plug it in our EP500, sorry, EP500, right? You think about it like I'm plugging it in a wall outlet. Plugging it in wall outlet. In fact, your wall outlet will even provide more power to your AC100p. All right, so, and I plug this side into the input here. We have input adapter 58.8 volts and 500 watts max. So you will get 500 watts max from wall charging. And notice how the adapter kicked off, the fans kicked off already. We have the fans, push and pull fan right here, and it's green. And notice how when I plug it in and it starts charging, it will take like a couple of seconds for it to actually start charging. This light will turn red. Yeah, it turned red already. So we can zoom in on the light. Okay. And yeah, this light will turn red when it's charging and will be green when it's not charging. Okay, now let's take a look at the screen. So what do we have here? We have, guys, just want you to understand that this adapter is not very loud. It's just that it's very close to the microphone, to my microphone. So maybe it sounds like it's loud. 478 watts we're getting right now. Yeah, pretty much the maximum rated input, that is 500 watts. And as I said before, from your wall outlet, you'll probably get even a higher input. So this is one of the methods to recharge your AC100p with this adapter, and the input is 478, right? 73 right now, so 500 watts maximum. Now, another charging method would be charging with your solar panels. Either you have your own solar panels or you want to buy our portable solar panels. As long as those solar panels are of a compatible voltage, you can go ahead and charge from those solar panels, okay? And the solar panels is simply use something like this. So like MC4 connectors to XT90. And for AC100p, we also have to use one more cable. It's called a multifunctional DC charging cable. Here's what it looks like. Aviation plug to XT90 and XT90 to XT90. Now you plug in aviation plug in the input right here. You hear the satisfying click, and boom, now we connected it, and we can connect it to any solar panel with a compatible voltage, of course, that has an MC4 connector. Now, what is a compatible voltage? You see, guys, on any input here, on any DC input on all of our power stations, we'll have voltage limitations, okay? The lower number and the higher number. You have to make sure that the voltage, the open circuit voltage of the battery, of the solar panel you use it with, is within this range, okay? So in this case, for A200P, it's from 35 volts to 150 volts. So what does that mean? That means that when you connect it with any solar panel, you want to make sure that the open circuit voltage of that solar panel is not lower than 35 volts and not higher, even more importantly, not higher than 150 volts, okay? So also, please remember, when you connect panels in series, voltages add up. So let's say you connect it to our PV 420 solar panel, and it's like 44.3 volts. So when you connect it to one PV 420, it's okay. When you connect it to two PV 420 solar panels, voltages add up, so still good. But if you want to connect it to, like, let's say 5 PV 420 solar panels, oh, you cannot do that because the voltage would add up and they would exceed the allowed number, which is 150 volts here and 12 amps max. But the amperage, you don't have to worry about it because we have an MPPT controller. So don't worry about amperage, but do worry about open circuit voltage, or VIC. So we have this simple XT90 to MC4 PV charging cable and this aviation plug to XT90 multifunctional DC charging cable. Okay, now we also have a car charging cable. Let me see where to put the car charging cable. Oh yeah, there we go. So the car charging cable works the same way. You use this multifunctional DC charging cable. As the name implies, multifunctional DC charging cable will be used to charge from DC sources such as PV and car. So plug it in. Probably can't see because of my laptop. Yeah, that was better. Connect them together, and now you can charge from your 12 volt or 24 volt vehicle with this car power socket. Isn't that great? And for a car power socket, why am I saying both 12 and 24 volt? Because the car charging voltage limitations here are from 12 to 30 volts. So both 12 and 24 volt work. Great. Now, of course, in the box we also include user manual, and I highly recommend you guys just go through this user manual, you know, just like casually. Maybe you'll find something important and informative for you. We also provide a warranty card and a certificate of quality pass, so that you want to make sure that, you know, your power station is approved by the government, and we have like a lot of certificates, certifications for all of our power stations. Okay. By the way, guys, for those of you guys who don't know, this countdown here shows when our giveaway starts. So we have 2 minutes and 5 seconds before our giveaway. Now, I also want to let you know, guys, that we have a bunch of optional accessories for A200P, such as 12 volt or 25 volt, 12 volt 25 amp aviation plug to XT60, 12 volt 25 amp XT60 to SPC45 output, 12 volt 24 volt lead acid battery charging cable, XT90 to red black clamp input, and XT90 to red black clamp input, just a different version. So we have a lot of additional outputs that you can purchase on our website, or if they're not available on our website, on any website like Amazon. So how big is A200P? The length is 16.5 inches, the width is 11 inches, and the height is 15.2 inches. And the weight is 60.6 pounds. So it's on a heavy side, but it's still bearable. Now guys, here's an important thing. Because we use lithium iron phosphate batteries, you do want to pay attention about the temperature, specifically the ambient temperature. So when you discharge your unit, okay, you don't want the ambient temperature be lower than -4 degrees Fahrenheit. That equals to -20 degrees Celsius. Now, and you don't, it's an extremely cold and uncomfortable weather, right? When you discharge your unit, you don't want the temperature to be lower than -4 Fahrenheit and higher than 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, this equals 40 degrees Celsius, like super hot. Now, when you charge the unit, you don't want the temperature drop below freezing, below 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, right? This is freezing point of water. So you don't want to charge your unit when the temperature is below freezing. And you don't want to charge your unit when the temperature is, again, very high, up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the higher limit, which equals to 4 degrees Celsius. Again, it's super hot and uncomfortable. When you store your unit, you don't want the temperature to be lower than 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius and higher than 114 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius. This is again from freezing point of water to very hot and uncomfortable weather. Now, what do I mean by storage? Well, it's a broad term, but what I mean is when you just leave it there without using it. Let's say maybe you leave like on a month trip, and you just store your power station there. And some of you might store it in a garage or something. Please don't put it at home, so that you want to make sure that the temperature just cannot be too low, right? And cannot be too high. Again, think about it as when you charge it and or store it, and temperature cannot be lower than 32 Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius, and not higher than 104 to 114 Fahrenheit or 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. And when you discharge it, it can bear a bit colder weather, like from -4, from -20 Celsius, from -4 Fahrenheit to 104 to 40 Celsius to 104 Fahrenheit. And the working humidity, make sure it's not lower than 10 and not higher than 90%. Now this is okay, I think, for most of you guys, so from like very dry and uncomfortable weather to moist and uncomfortable. So working humidity from 10 to 90%. This applies to all of our power stations. Okay. Now, giveaway time. Let's go. Let me see who is ready for the giveaway. And our first giveaway, as promised, is BLUETTI cap. Okay, guys, we'll do a screenshot on YouTube and on Facebook. So let me see who is ready here. Let's do YouTube first. Okay, let me open my YouTube and search BLUETTI. Yeah, guys, to take part in the giveaway, just type BLUETTI in the comments or type giveaway. Okay, let's go. I'm ready here. All right. Okay, guys, keep typing BLUETTI. Also, don't forget to give this live stream a like. Thank you so much. Please make sure, guys, you like this live stream. It helps us a lot with the algorithms, and we are growing fast, and we are so grateful to you guys. Now, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so who's the winner? Can you see who the winner is? Let me see. Can't see it from here. Oh my God, this is Chelsea. Chelsea is here to take it all. Chelsea won 3 giveaways last time, and here's her 4th giveaway today. This is just an unprecedented luck. Seriously. Congratulations, Chelsea. Okay, you know what to do with the giveaway. You already won so many times. But yeah, congrats. And now let me open Facebook. Let me make sure that we also do a giveaway for our Facebook community. Okay, let me see. All right, there we go. Facebook here. So guys, on Facebook, do the same, type BLUETTI in the comments, keep typing, and I'll take a screenshot in 10 seconds. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so the winner is Steve Ozine. Steve Ozine. Congratulations. Congratulations, Steve Ozine and Chelsea. Dear giveaway winners, please send us an email to livestream@bluetti.com. Okay, it's livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number. Okay, so thank you so much. Our next giveaway coming in 25 to 30 minutes, and our next giveaway is going to be BLUETTI t-shirt. Let's keep going, guys. So we already know pretty much a lot about AC200P. What do we know? We know the battery capacity. We know the maximum AC wattage. We know what outputs it has. We know charging methods. Okay, and what charging methods do we have? Well, let's name them together. Okay, ready? Charging from a wall outlet. Okay, now can you charge from a gas, propane, or diesel generator? During power outages, it might be very helpful. You can do that, and you will use the same adapter, this adapter T500 or T400, excuse me, a previous adapter. They're both great. We can charge from wall outlet and from a generator if needed during emergencies, during an emergency. Now, number 2, I would even put it number 1, solar charging. Okay. Now, whenever you guys, the conditions are good for solar charging, aka it's sunny, okay, charge from solar panels. But here's one pro tip from my personal experience. Make sure the setup is easy. So you want to make sure, like, if you're about to charge your power station, right, you know, this one is like 60.6 pounds. So if you have 2 people in the house, or if you're a strong man or a woman, you will not have much problem carrying it around. I do it myself. I'm out on the table, so it's not that like, too heavy. And you want to make sure that the panels are ready, you know, so that when a good weather comes, you just plug it in, connect. If you use our solar panels, or like most solar panels on the market, they use MC4 connectors. Okay, get your panels prepared. Just place them like next to the spot where you're going to put them. Okay, whether it's in your backyard or something like that. It's just a pro tip from my experience, because you don't want to, like, you know, put them in an attic or somewhere distant and then, like, oh, it's a good weather, I'm gonna walk to that garage to put my solar panels. So just a pro tip. Again, I'm not teaching you to do anything, just saying that by doing this you will prioritize solar charging, because it will be effortless for you to do it every time. And think about it, guys. We were joking about the last live stream with Not Slim One and Rambling Bob Reviews and other guys here that I said, do you guys think the government will tax us on solar power in the future, like in the futuristic America? So we don't know, okay? And they said, don't say that. The government will hear and will start taxing us. So anyway, it was a joke. It is still a joke, at least for now. So enjoy solar power, guys. Okay, just get it charged by solar. You don't pay for anything, and you cut your electricity bills by a lot. So solar charging is a good method, and again, the voltage limitation here is from 35 to 150 volts. So if you're talking about BLUETTI's portable solar panels, you can load anything from PV 350, PV 420, or if you connect them in series, I mean, not them in series, but if you connect multiple PV 200, multiple PV 350 in series, you can load actually pretty much all of our models. Okay, so let's calculate together. For example, we want to load PV 200. PV 200 is something that one of our viewers won. Who was that? Rambling Bob Reviews, right? So the voltage of PV 200 is 26.1 volts. I just remember that. It is stated on the panel itself and in the user manual. But let's take the upper voltage limit here, 150 volts, and divide it by 26.1. And we're getting 5.7. So we can't really do 0.7 of a panel. So we're doing 5 panels. We can connect 5 PV to 100 panels to one AC to 100P. Okay. Now, what if we're taking, let's say, PV 350, and the open circuit voltage of PV 350 is 35.6 volts or so. And now we can connect 4 panels. Okay, so this is how you calculate it. You take the upper voltage limit, in this case it's 150 volts, and you divide it by an open circuit voltage of a panel. Okay, and in this case you get how many panels you can connect in series, because when you connect panels in series, voltages add up. When you connect panels in parallel, amperes add up, voltages don't add up. Okay, great. So now let's take a look at the screen. Guys, I just wanted to understand A200P is rather an older model, so the screen will not be sophisticated and advanced, but still it's a decent screen. Well, you know what, enough of me. Let me show you the screen itself. Let's take a look at the beautiful screen of A200P, LCD screen. What does it show us? So here in the center we have the battery life, 59%. If you click on it, you will see the battery voltage, which is 53 volts, battery current, 0.2 amps, battery SOC. What does SOC stand for? State of charge, right? And battery management system state, BMS state, standby. Oh, by the way, what is BMS? What is battery management system? Well, BMS, this like smart system built in that it protects your power station from, you know, overcurrent, over voltage, short circuit, temperature too high, temperature too low, overload, things like that. Now, here we have the date and the time, and we haven't set it correctly. You want to set it correctly. Why do you want to set it correctly? Because when you have any like errors, alerts, you will see when they happen according to this time, okay? And we don't live in 2020. Now, PV and car. What is that? PV and car, this is charging from either solar panels, PV, or a car for your vehicle. So you will see the input voltage, you will see the input current, you will see the input power, generation energy, and carbon dioxide emissions. Now, you know what? Those two are really advanced. You don't even want to like pay attention right now. Just take a look at input voltage, input current, and input power. This will be enough. Next, we have grid, or adapter in this case. So adapter input voltage, we'll see the input voltage, input current, and input power. How many watts are coming in this power station from an adapter when we're charging it from a wall outlet or from a generator, or any other AC charging methods. Now here's load, DC load and AC load. So DC load will show us the output voltage, and you guys can see that all the outputs are regulated at 13.5 volts. Output power, it will show us the total power that all of the DC outputs are putting out. Here we have a 12 volt and 3 amp DC 55 to 1. Output current, 12 volt 10 amp, cigarette lighter port current, 12 volt 25 amp current, USB, PD, and wireless current, and power, of course. Power is arguably more important. Of course, it's more important. Power, right? You will see how many watts each output is using. Now, next we have those two buttons. Those are very important. Especially because A200P does not have an app control. Yeah, A200 Max has an app control, A200P does not. So those buttons are to turn DC and AC on and off. So let's imagine it's off, okay? So when I want to use any of those outputs, right? Or even all of them together, including wireless charging pads at the top, I want to make sure DC is on, okay? Now you might say, oh yeah, this is simple, like I knew that. But guys, did you also know that when you're done using them, you have to turn DC off, okay? It's not like something terrible happens if you don't turn it off. No, in fact, nothing will happen, but your power system will just be discharging, okay? Just will be discharging, the battery will be draining, you don't want that. So remember to turn DC off once you're done using DC outputs. AC, now when I want to use any of those AC outputs or all of them together, I want to turn AC on. And when I'm done using them, I want to turn DC off to save the battery. Okay, settings. Now here we have AC output voltage, 100 to 120 volts. Again, as I said, this unit is both for North America, for the USA, Canada, and for Japan. So in the USA and in Canada, it's 120 volts, right? And in Japan, it's 100 volts. So you can set to 100 volts if you need to, but for America, it's 120 volts. 60 hertz or 50 hertz. It's 60 hertz for America. DC input source. So when you're charging from your PV, photovoltaic solar panel, right? Please set it to PV. When you charge from your vehicle, please set it to car, okay? Now, eco mode. Now, you might find it to be kind of confusing. What is eco mode? Yes and no. So, eco mode stands for economy mode. Eco mode turns off your AC inverter and DC inverter in 4 hours if the load is lower than 20 watts for AC and 1 watt for DC. In other words, eco mode turns off the inverter you forgot to turn off for you. So I recommend you guys always keep it on, aka yes, unless you want to turn it off. And in this case, click on no. Okay. Next, we have language settings, English or Japanese. I imagine you guys will stick with English. So let's go back. Now, buzzer settings on or off. As you guys can see, I keep it on because anytime there is an alert, it might be because of an overload or short circuit or the battery is too low and I haven't noticed, right? I want to hear a buzz. I want to be notified, so to say. If you don't want to be notified, that's fine. Just turn it off. Here we have the date settings and the time settings. Okay, let's go back. Data. So we will see system temperature here. It's at 89 degrees right now in Fahrenheit and 32 in Celsius. This is the system temperature. Product info, we'll see the model A100P. We'll see the DSP, ARM, BMS, and HMI versions. They're all here. And that might be very helpful when you're talking to customer support and they might ask you, could you tell us what the current version of DSP is? And you say, yeah, it's 800. Blah blah blah. Now, inverter and charger info. Now, these numbers we could see from the home page. So, won't be stopping there. It's exactly the same that what we could see from the home page. BMS maintenance is what we can see when we click on the battery, and alarms. Now, this unit is old. Many of you have been using it for years. Okay, so we accumulated quite a lot of alarms, and that's totally fine. Okay, so for example, guys, you will see the alarm when it happened, the number of alarm, like 16, when it happened, the time it happened, and the error code. You can look up the error code in the user manual, and if you can fix it yourself, you can fix it yourself. If you cannot fix it yourself, don't DIY anything, don't do anything that you're not sure about, and you can contact our customer service. Now here we have all the alarms. So you will see, this is what I meant when I said you can look it up. You can look up in the user manual and also here. Okay, great. This is the screen, the LCD screen of AC200P. Okay, great, guys. So yeah, this is the screen. What do you guys think about the screen? Let me know. Okay, now we talked about the outputs, we talked about the input, we talked about charging methods, we talked about pretty much everything. Maybe let me show you the input. I didn't show you guys the input. So the input is over here, right here. Okay, so here we have the AC input. As you guys can see, it's 58.8 volts and 500 watts max, and it is for this adapter. Okay, so this is how we use it. All right, and this is the DC input right here. Okay, and again, guys, this is what I was talking about. PV 35 to 150 volts, 12 amps, and car charging is from 12 to 30 volts, 8.2 amps. Okay. Now, also, if you guys take a look here, excuse me. All right, so here we have a fan, right? Here we have a fan here, and we have a fan on the opposite side. So it's a push and pull fan. This is what keeps our unit cool. All right, okay, good. Now let's take a look at the whole power station. We have those carrying handles right here. Okay, makes it easy to carry around if needed. And this is pretty much it, guys. This is the power station. AC to 100p. Let's load it. Let's test it. Let's go. So I just picked some like random devices, random devices. Let's say you want to make some sandwiches and you happen to have this sandwich maker. Why wouldn't you use it, right? Plug it in here in an AC outlet. Let's say you also at the same time want to boil water. So why don't you plug this kettle in? And let's say that you want to also run some LED lights. So why don't you plug those LED lights in this USB-A charging port? After all, you have 4. And let's say that you want to take some videos from your drone later, but you found out your drone is almost out of battery. So you want to hook up your drone battery. Here is the drone, here is the battery, right? We put it out, so you can see the battery started charging. Both the battery and the light are DC. Okay, turn the light on. This light actually might be broken, but let me see if I can help. Yeah, this light is broken because it would actually, I think it would work without. Does it have a battery? Honestly, I don't remember. Has the other? Let me try one more time. Yeah, light works. Great. DC is on. Light works. Now, let me see if the drone started charging or not. Yeah, it has to actually charge right now. Oh no, of course not, because I didn't turn AC on. Apologies. Somehow I thought it was DC. So let's see if the drone started charging. Yeah, 107 watts. This is about it. Now let's also let's turn the kettle on and let's turn this sandwich maker on. And let's zoom in on the screen, please. Okay, let's take a look, guys. I'm turning a kettle on right now. You see 1,338 watts, okay, from a kettle. Now I'll turn it off. Let me try this one. This is a sandwich maker, and it's 683 watts, and a kettle at the same time, 1,904 watts. So I wouldn't actually load anything else because the upper wattage limit is 2,000 watts, so I don't want to overload it. It's just fine. Maybe I can just load some DC devices, like I can charge my MacBook with this USB-C charging port. Okay, and I can charge my phone. We're pulling out 48 watts from DC and 1,882 watts from AC. Great. So I think you can call it success. I'll just turn off all the devices. Okay. Good. So this is how you run multiple devices. Let's zoom out. This is how you run multiple devices from your AC to 100p. Okay. Now let's unplug A100p device from the A100p, and let's move on A100 Max. But before we move on, guys, I would love you to take a look at the video we pre-recorded. Please watch this video. It will show you how to place an order and how to get 5 BLUETTI bucks for $1 spent on our website. Let's take a look at the video.
Open BLUETTIpower.com and select the power station or solar panel you want to buy. Click Add to Cart. Now click View Cart. Now add notes, livestream, to unlock additional bonus. And now proceed to checkout. Select your address and enter a discount code. Click Apply. And authorize purchase. Open BLUETTIpower.com and select the power station or solar panel you want to buy. Click Add to Cart. Now click View Cart. Now add notes, livestream, to unlock additional bonus. And now proceed to checkout. Select your address and enter a discount code. Click Apply. And authorize purchase. Open BLUETTIpower.com
so
and select
that was the
power
video on
station.
how to get 5 BLUETTI bucks for each US dollar spent on BLUETTIpower.com only during the live stream by adding a note live stream. So for A200p, we have a special discount code, time limited discount code. It is live AC 200p. Yeah, I know we couldn't get more creative with a discount code. Very easy to guess. You can even remember it easily. So please enter the discount code when you purchase A200p. It's only valid from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, so it expires in 1 hour and 3 minutes. Let's move on. A200p's older brother, AC200 Max, right? They would probably argue over the names, like, why are you called Max? You know, why do they call you Max? They called me P. And what does the P stand for? Does it stand for Pro? Does it stand for Phosphate? We don't know. We will never know, okay? It remains BLUETTI corporate secret. And I am definitely not reliving it. But why is it called? Why are you called Max? Why do they call you Max? AC200 Max. Like Maximus, you know? So, why? Let's take a look. Well, it looks kind of newer, if I can use this unprofessional word, right? It looks newer to me. Does it look newer to you too, guys? So again, guys, let's take a look at the most important metrics very quickly. The battery capacity is 2,048 watt hours compared to 2,000 watt hour capacity of A200p, and you get 48 watt hours more, pretty much the same. I think we could all agree on that. However, when it comes to the AC load, we have 2,200 watts max as opposed to 2,000 watts max on A200p. It's 2,000 watts more. Now, I think it is a difference, okay? So what else do we have? A200 Max has an app control, and you might say, okay, cool, well, I don't even need an app control. Well, first of all, guys, an app control is really cool. Second of all, an app control enables hardware upgrades. Every once in a while, we execute upgrades, and unfortunately, upgrades are unavailable for power stations that don't have an app control or don't have a Bluetooth connectivity. So it's not like a big deal. It's not like, you know, because many of you, I realize, own any of those power stations, for example, and EB55 and EB70S don't have an app control. That's fine. That's okay, right? Like they're not supposed to. But with an app control, we have a firmware upgrade option, which is pretty useful. And also, I'll show you guys the app. You will love it if you don't know it yet. Okay, so let's take a look at the A200 Max's outputs. So on the top, we have two wireless charging pads, just same as on AC200p. Okay, you can see it clearly here. Now let's take a look here in front. We have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket, okay, 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket. We have a 12 volt and 30 amp RV plug as opposed to 12 volt and 25 amp RV plug. It's 12 volt and 30 amp RV plug. Two 12 volt and 10 amp DC 5.5-to-1 barrel connectors. One USB-C port, 100 watts quick charge. Two USB-A ports, 18 watts, quick charge. Two USB-A ports, 5 volts, 3 amps standard. 4 wall outlets, 2,200 watts. Guys, look here, don't look here. This is for Japan. This is for North America. And look at that, guys. This is NEMA TT30, recreation vehicle use only, aka an output you can charge your RV from. Okay. Now let's take a look at the screen. The screen is different. It's more advanced than the screen of A700P. But you know, even the intonation I said it with, I don't like it, to be honest, because A700P, it was great for its time, and it's an earlier version, so A700P is great, and also the price for it is lower than for A700 Max. So I just was trying to do my best to explain what A700P is like and what is it not like. Okay, and if you choose to buy A700P, great. Okay, now if you choose to buy A700 Max, great too. So both of them are great, just make your decision. Yes, indeed, A700 Max is more advanced and would consider it to be superior, but A700P has a big advantage, a lower price. It's also a very important factor. So you guys can decide for yourself. I can tell you that they both are great. Okay, let's go, guys. Another giveaway, and we give away BLUETTI t-shirt, the BLUETTI t-shirt. So to take part in the giveaway, please type BLUETTI or type giveaway in the comments. You know what? How about we type giveaway in the comments so that the people who are new here, they just enter the live room and they see giveaway, 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 giveaway. What? Everybody's typing giveaway. That is great. So guys, please type giveaway or maybe BLUETTI giveaway or anything of that nature in the comments. We'll do one giveaway for YouTube and one giveaway for Facebook, and we give away our iconic BLUETTI t-shirt. Actually, we haven't given away the BLUETTI t-shirt for a long time, haven't we? Have we? We have not. Super excited about that. Let's go. Okay, all right. So my phone is here. I'm ready to take a screenshot. Let's go. Screenshot, I will take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Let me check my connection to the internet just to eliminate all the possible jokes. Okay, all right, so let's go, guys. Here, 10-second countdown. Are you guys ready? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit nervous about the giveaway because if it's Chelsea again, well, without further ado, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so who is the winner? Who is the winner? Is it Jennifer Lud? Jennifer Lud, congratulations! Yeah, this applause is for you. And now we go on Facebook to our lovely Facebook community. Let's go, guys. Facebook, you ready? Keep typing BLUETTI. I'm taking a screenshot, and whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. And the winner is, can't say from here, Dave Kaplan. Dave Kaplan. Congratulations, Dave Kaplan. Congratulations, Jennifer Lud. Guys, please, dear giveaway winners, all of you guys, please send us an email to BLUETTIpower.com. BLUETTIpower, wait, livestream@BLUETTI.com. No, not BLUETTIpower.com, is our website. Livestream@BLUETTI.com. Okay. Now let's go, guys. Let's keep exploring Acer Max and take a look at its beautiful screen, LCD screen. So what does it show us? Acer Max. We have the date and time here. In the middle, we have percentage of the battery, 98%. But right off the bat, it's different already. What happened? ¿Qué pasa, guys? What is this? Well, it turns out it shows us 2 more batteries. Wait, guys. We have to really slow down here. I don't understand. Look, guys. This is the battery of the unit itself, 98%, okay? And these are 2 additional batteries you can potentially connect. You don't have to. You have 98% of lithium iron phosphate, the best in the world batteries, but you have 2 more. And this is what I love, guys. Not gonna lie, I love this feature. You can extend, you can get 2 more additional batteries if needed. What batteries, you might ask? I'll tell you, either a 2048 watt-hour B230 battery, BLUETTI, don't have to DIY it, please don't. 1 or 2 of them. Or a 3072 watt-hour B300 BLUETTI battery. Either 1 or 2. We have them. Don't DIY them. Okay. Right. So here we have PV input. So input voltage. We'll see input voltage, and it's actually very important. You want to make sure that this voltage is within the allowed voltage range for Acer Max. And what is the allowed voltage range for Acer Max? We'll take a look at it. It is literally written here, so I'll show you guys. And input power. We'll see the input power from PV, from solar panels. Okay, how many watts are coming in? Is it a decent number? Is it like 5 watts? And why would we charge on solar panels? You know what? Like, just put them back. If it's like something like 100 watts, 200 watts, 300 watts, oh, good. Now, grid. Input voltage, input power, same. Okay. DC will see output voltage, output power, 12 volt 10 amp output power, 12 volt 30 amp output power, and USB PD wireless output power. AC will see the output voltage, output power, and output frequency. Okay. Now here are the buttons, very important ones. Turn DC on and turn AC on. Turn it off and turn it off. So again, when you want to use DC ports, turn them on. When you want to use AC ports, turn them on. You can use both of them at the same time. Of course, remember to turn them off to save the battery. Settings. We have language settings, English and Japanese. We have AC output voltage. You can set it to any number, but please keep it 120 volts for North America. AC output frequency, either 50 or 60 hertz, North America, 60 hertz, DC input source, PV or others. So if you're turning from solar panels, it's PV. If you're turning from other methods, it's others. Eco mode on and off. Eco mode, please keep it on if you wanted to turn the AC inverter for you in 4 hours if there is no load or load as very low. So keep it on, I recommend, or you can also turn it off, doesn't matter that much. Bluetooth on and off. Well, actually, Eco mode is really good. You guys know that I love Eco mode. It's just that it's nothing like, I mean, how do I even put it? Interesting. So I like Eco mode, but again, you can turn it off if you have reasons to do that. I don't know, honestly. I wouldn't think about any reason to turn the Eco mode off, but if you want to turn Eco mode off, it's fine. I would just recommend you guys keep it on. Okay, Bluetooth on and off. So Bluetooth and Wi-Fi are, we only have Bluetooth here, and Bluetooth is for an app control. So an app control is great, and you have to enable your Bluetooth so that you guys can control it through an app. And you can always restore factory settings to the USA. And touch sound on and off, so you can control as you want, buzz settings on and off as you want. Backlight brightness, this is very useful, okay? And sleep time, never, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, or never. Date and the time. Here we have settings, oh yeah, we know, data, product info, model Acer Max, serial number, and different versions for the batteries. Inverter charger info, we could see it from the home page, couldn't we? So I won't be stopping here. BMS maintenance, saw that, and errors, alarm history, no current alarms. alarm, no current alarms. You can also clear them if there are any alarms, and we have fixed them already. Boom. Let me show you guys the app control. The app is called BLUETTI, as you guys know. Oops, sorry. Accidentally opened my apps. Okay, so there we go. Here's BLUETTI, beautiful logo. And let's find AC100 Max. Here it is. Here, this is a list of power stations I've connected to. So I have already connected to AC100 Max. But if you have not, you can add it. You can add it by scanning the QR code on the power station, or you can add it manually. And I don't like this name, add manually, because it sounds like you're about to do some manual labor, but you're not. Look, add manually, and you have a list of power stations that are within your Bluetooth range here. So just simply click on any of them that you want to connect. Boom, that's it. So if I click on AC100 Max, AC100 M, right, and we have a serial number here, it will say device bound because I have already connected it. So here is AC100 Max, clicked here, connected, right? I can see PV input from here, I can see grid input from here, I can see DC output from here, I can see AC output from here. Now, can I turn DC and AC on or off? Yes. And AC on. Awesome. I can turn it off. You just want to be within the Bluetooth range from your power station. That is it. Settings. I can change the name. As you guys can see, I added this icon, I added a serial number, added SN before the serial number. We have share device option. By scanning this QR code, people can control this device with you. And auto sleep, I can set it to auto sleep with the screen. I can set it to 5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, or my favorite, never. And here is really my favorite firmware upgrade. ARM, DSP, and BMS upgrades are available to us just by the click through the app. And we can always unbind the device if needed. The app shows me what is going on and gives me the full control. And here's the list of the power stations that I have connected to. Here is how I can reach out to a customer service from the app. Of course, you can do it through other methods like emailing our customer service or visiting our customer service page on the website. And I can see the ongoing problems and the finished problems here from the app. Now I can also go to my personal account. You can add or you can just you don't have to add your email or photo address. You can contact BLUETTI from here, from the app. You can change the font size of the app, language, current version of the app you will see here. You can clear cache. You can also check the privacy policy. You can learn about BLUETTI if you're new to BLUETTI, and you can check out BLUETTI user agreement and just play with the app. It's pretty cool. So that was an app control of AC100 Max. Let's load AC100 Max, shall we? Let's do that. So I'll be using all the same appliances that we used for AC100P. It's just this 0-watt LED light. Honestly, I don't know, it's probably like 3 watts or something. It's really low. Battery drone sandwich maker. Guys, 0 sandwiches were made in this sandwich maker. It's just here for demonstration purposes. So, hair dryer. A hair dryer. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, the battery of the drone. Yeah, I think it's enough, right? So let's go one by one. Let's first click on the most power-hungry device. Boom. Turn DC on. Sorry. Try one more time. 3, 2. Oh yeah, there we go. The lamp is on, pulling out amazing 0 watts. It's really. You can see, guys. You can probably tell. Like, this lamp is not one of those lamps that would be pulling out a lot of power. Charge your MacBook. charge your MacBook from here. Let me connect it to my MacBook. Let's see. I expect I honestly don't know what is the DC load going to be. 30, 46 I expect. 47. Yeah, exactly. 47 watts. It's always 47. Oh, 48. Okay, cool. So let me add my phone here on the top. Good. 51 watts now from DC. Awesome. Let's turn that kettle on. Let me try the temperature of the water. It's rather, it's warm. The water is warm in the kettle. So, interesting. By the way, guys, it's not that I don't want to show it to you, it's that there's no enough space. But let me turn on. And let's see. Oh, yeah, of course. We have to turn AC on first. AC on, and then, hey, by the way, guys, let me just show you that I can turn it on from the app. So let me turn it off, okay? So you see it's off right now. Let's zoom in on the screen, please. I turn the kettle on. No reply, Okay, so it's still off, right? And right now, I'm going to turn it on from the app. A200 Max. So open the app. It's off, and I'm going to turn AC on, okay? So let me see if I can do that from the app. All right, AC on. You see, guys, how AC kicked on, and now if I turn a kettle on, boom, it's 123 watts. It's interesting how it's significantly lower than it used to be because the water is warmer. Okay, so 124 watts from AC. Let's add up this sandwich maker. 500, 779. Drone battery also started charging. 695 total. Remember that we can see a more precise information. We can see the battery voltage, and of course, both voltage and frequency is going to be standard. It's 120 or very close to that, 119.9, as you guys can see right here, and volts in North America, and 60 hertz. Okay, and this is it. DC load. I can see that it's pulling out 48 watts total. And if I add my phone right now on this wireless charging pad on the top, 51 watts total, 49. So that is it. This is how we can run. Let's zoom out. Here's how we can run a kettle, an LED lamp, a sandwich maker, DJI drone battery, my phone, MacBook. So, success. Let's turn those off. Okay, there we go, guys. So, guys, never forget that during the live stream we have special discount codes, okay? So for A200 Max, it's live AC200 Max. To save some money if you purchase during the live stream. The discount codes will expire in 41 minutes because in 41 minutes we finish our live stream. So if you want to purchase anything today, please make sure you guys remember to enter the discount codes and remember to add a note excuse me, remember to add a note live stream to get 5 BLUETTI bucks for each US dollar spent. Normally, and remember to of course log in into your account or sign up on our website. Normally, for folks who don't know about the live stream, for each US dollar spent, we will give them 1 BLUETTI bucks, but for you guys, it's going to be 5. Okay, now let me have a sip of coffee, and now we'll talk about charging methods of A200 Max. Of course, we haven't talked about it yet. I just realized, and then how we can expand it with those batteries, and why would we do that? Okay, guys, so just some more information about A200 Max. What can I say? So first of all, guys, in the box of A200 Max, you will find this adapter the same, this adapter that we showed already, T500. Again, you use this input, 58.8 volts, 8 amps. And here's how you connect, here's how you charge it from a wall outlet or from a generator if needed. Okay, where is that cable? Oh, I think that is it. This cable, yeah, like a normal computer cable, connected, and let's charge from a wall outlet. So let's see what is the input. I will just plug them out because we don't use them anyway. So let's take a look at the screen, guys. Please zoom in on the screen. It's 483 watts. 483 watts, so it's 500 watts max. Yeah, there we go. This is how we charge from a wall outlet or from a gas generator if needed during emergency. Okay, so this is an adapter. Adapter is included in the box. Now we also have a car charging cable in the box. A car charging cable looks like that. Oh, yeah, car charging cable. Hold on a second. I was about to show you. Yeah, the car charging cables look like that. XT90 to car power socket. Solar charging cable X90 to MC4. We also have a multifunctional DC charging cable. Okay, multifunctional DC charging cable enables us to actually connect those cables together. You already know how it works, right? I show you guys the A-C. Let's zoom out. We don't have to focus on the screen. So you already know how it works. Multifunctional DC charging cable. So we also have a warranty card, a quality pass certificate, and a user manual. These are included accessories. You can also buy a bunch of additional accessories if you want to, such as a 12 volt RV cable. 12-volt RV cable number 1 and number 2, they're a little bit different. Lead-acid battery charging clamps and second adapter charging converter. That's the name. So speaking about specs, it's pretty much the same as for A300P. The length is 16.5 inches, the width is 11 inches, and the height is 15.2 inches. Exactly the same as A300P. It's like a little bit higher. It's like 1 pound. Sorry, it's not higher. It's the same height, length, and width. It's a little bit heavier. It's like 1 pound heavier. It's like 61.9 pounds as opposed to 60.6 pounds. So that's the same, right? The temperature, guys, again, as I said, this applies to all of our power stations because they're all made with lithium iron phosphate batteries. And when we're saying cold, we're not afraid that plastic will not stand the cold. We're afraid that the battery will not stand the cold. So again, when you discharge it, the temperature is going to be in Fahrenheit. When you discharge it, make sure the temperature is not lower than -4 and not higher than 104. When you charge it, make sure the temperature is not lower than 32 and not higher than 104. When you store it, make sure the temperature is not lower than 32 and not higher than 114. This is it. Okay, now. All right. What else can we say? Pretty much, that's pretty much it. Charging methods. Solar charging, car charging, AC charging. You can combine any AC and DC charging methods at the same time. And let me show you how and why and what makes me say that. So let's take a look at the inputs right here. We have one DC input, okay? This is to charge from your PV, charge from your car power socket. But don't worry, we have this DC multifunctional DC charging cable to connect it to a car charging cable and to connect it to a solar charging cable. So I know it doesn't look like a X90 or anything, but yeah, we have an extra charging cable. It allows you to connect it to both car charging cable and the solar charging cable we included in the box. And let's take a look at the limitations here. 10 to 145 volts DC, 10 to 145 volts DC, okay? So that means that the open circuit voltage of a solar panel or solar panels connected in series cannot be lower than 10 volts and it cannot be higher than 145 volts. Adapter here, 58.8 volts DC and 8 amps, okay? And we have two battery extension outputs. They are 51.2 volts DC. So This battery extension ports, as the name implies, allow us to connect it to extension batteries. All right, and we'll talk about that. Now, again, if you look up here, we have two fans. This is a push and pull fan, one massive fan here. Gotta keep it cool, guys, and one fan here. Here are the carrying handles. This is pretty much it. This is what the Acer Max looks like. Okay, now, how can we connect it with extra batteries? Why would we do that? And how to do that? Is it complicated? Do you have to DIY anything? No, you don't have to DIY anything. Of course not, guys. Come on. And we have all the cables. So for Acer Max, we will just use one cable. Just one cable like this. By the way, this is the same cable that you guys will use with AC300 and B300. The same cable. What it looks like has everything, one cable, and you can connect Acer Max with B230 and Acer Max with B300. Two cables, you can connect two B300s or two B230s. Now, to connect Acer Max, because it's an older model, you will use two cables, but it's still. And did it connect? No, I didn't show you guys how to connect this, so I will show you how to do that after our giveaway. Now we're kicking off our third giveaway on YouTube and on Facebook. And we're giving away BLUETTI hoodie. Our iconic BLUETTI hoodie giveaway number 3. Guys, by the way, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I would appreciate. But I also realized that we have a community that is so skilled and that knows a lot. So most of the questions will be probably replied by the community. Hey Tim, does BLUETTI offer any kind of trade-up offers with any of your power stations? What do you mean, like trade up? Like to exchange the older one for a newer one? Is that what you mean? Or I don't quite understand. I'm sorry. Okay. If you win the hoodie, remember they fit small. Yes. Thanks for the heads up, Perry Albert. Remember to choose a bigger size. But I'll tell you guys that. I'll tell you what to do when you win. Now it's up to you is to win. So if you're ready, I am always ready. You guys know that. So please give us a like. Thank you so much, guys. Let's see how many likes we have. We now have 29 likes. Awesome. 29 likes. Let's do more, guys. Please give us a like. Thank you so much. Helps us a lot. Here's a live chat. And I'm taking a screenshot. You guys type BLUETTI or giveaway trading program so you can get maybe a discount on a larger model. Okay. Rambling Bomb Reviews. Thank you. I will ask. I'm not aware of any trading programs right now, but I will definitely ask, and I'll get back to you with an answer. Thank you so much for the question, and guys, thank you for questions, thank you for suggestions. Really appreciate it. Let's go. So 10-second countdown. Let's zoom in on my phone. Let's go. Please type BLUETTI or giveaway. I'm taking a screenshot. Whoever's comment is boom on the very bottom wins. Okay. Let's go. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The winner is Bird Window. Congratulations, Bert Window. This is a winner from YouTube. And now Facebook. Okay, Facebook guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. 10. Please type BLUETTI or giveaway, and whoever's comment is in the very bottom when I take a screenshot wins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the winner is William Wong. William Wong. Congratulations, William Wong and Bert Window. Dear giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number, and send us your hoodie size. And please know that the hoodies that they tend to be smaller for your size. So choose 2 sizes bigger of what you normally wear, okay? So if you normally wear, I don't even know like the measures you guys using. I guess using like this like XL, M, S, or using like numbers. Anyway, choose like 2 sizes bigger of what you normally wear, okay? Thank you so much. Again, email us at livestream@bluetti.com so that we can ask for your shipping address and your phone number so we can ship it to you. We can ship the giveaway to you. All right, guys. We have one more giveaway, a very exciting giveaway. In fact, it's the second time we give it away. BLUETTI phone tripod. Now, how does that sound, huh? Okay, now let's keep going. How do we expand A700 Max and or A700P with our batteries? First of all, a couple of words about batteries themselves. So what is it? This is B230, okay, an expansion battery. What is the battery capacity? It's 2,048 watt hours. Lifespan is 2,500 cycles. Lifespan of A700 Max is 3,500 cycles. The lifespan of A700P is 2,500 cycles. Okay, so this is the extra battery capacity that you can add up to A700 Max or A700P if you feel like 2,048 watt hours here is not enough. This battery also has its outputs right here, surprisingly. So we have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket right here. We have a USB-C 100 watts quick charge. We have a USB-A 18 watts quick charge. So why not, right? It's very useful outputs to have. We have the expansion port here, 51.2 volts. We have the button here to turn it on. And we have the adapter, 58.8 volts DC and 8 amps. The same adapter that we would use to charge, charge what? To charge A700 Max or A700P. And you guys can see the battery indicator here. You can see the buttons. Everything is nice and beautiful. Now it's connected to AC200 Max. We'll be using this cable. You can put it one onto the other, and if you want to do that, perfectly fine. I would recommend you guys put A700 Max on the top of B230. Why? Because you don't want to miss out on 2 wireless charging pads. Honestly, it kind of hurts me when I see people putting B230 on the top of A700 Max. Guys, you're just missing out on those beautiful wireless charging pads, right? Why would you do that? So, but anyway, you can position it in any possible manner you want. As long as you can connect them, that's perfectly fine. Okay, here we have like locks here. So you have push forward, it says lock, and here it says unlock, push forward to lock, lock, turn the battery on, it kicked on, and let's see if we have connected it or not. To do that, we have to zoom in on the screen. I'll click here. Yep, I'll click here, and look at that. 97, this is the battery of A700 Max, is at 97% state of charge, and the battery number 2, which is B230, is at 99%. So here will show us the average. So it's 97 plus 90, what is it, 98 or, yeah, 97 plus 99 divided, plus 99, and then divided by 2. So we have 98%. This is the state of charge of the whole system. And this, guys, how we connected A700 Max to B230. Oh my God, those names. Whew. I remember them, but sometimes it's just, I just don't want to, you know, misinform anybody. Yeah, we connected, let's zoom out. We connected B230 to A700 Max. We can connect one more. How? Because we have one more expansion port right here. So no problem will occur if we connect one more B230. We don't have one more B230 in the studio, unfortunately. So, but yeah. Now to disconnect it, to simply turn off the battery. Okay, wait for it to turn off and disconnect it. Okay. Now this battery has a battery capacity of 2,048 watt hours. What's that? Yeah, you're right. This is the same battery capacity with 800 max here, 2048, 2048. Now, what if 2048 is not enough for me? And I know I can connect 2048 watt hours plus one more and plus 2048 watt hours here. That would add up to 6,144 watt hours. 6,144 watt hours massive capacity. But I want more. In this case, I'll go for B300. B300 is a 3,072 watt hour capacity battery. So again, all we want to do is to plug it in here. This battery, make sure it's unlocked first of all. Now it's locked, now it's unlocked. Make sure it's unlocked so it goes in without damaging anything. And now we can lock and turn the battery on by long press the button, like for 2 seconds or so. The battery is on, and let's check the screen. Let's check if we have connected it successfully or not. Okay, click here. So we see that the 800 max itself is at 97% right now, right? Just like it was. We already know that number. And B300 we didn't know, but it seems to be at 93% right now. So it's 97 plus 93 and then divided by 2. And we've got 95%. Okay? 95% is the state of charge of the system. Let's zoom out and let me show you the outputs of B300. So we have actually 3 outputs. USB-A port, 18 watts quick charge. Yep, USB-A port, 18 watts quick charge right here. USB-C 100 watts quick charge and 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket and a battery indicator right here. Okay, so there we go. Now we can connect one more B300 battery easily. We can do that because we have one more expansion port on AC200 max. Okay, now how can we connect A200P? I'll show you how to do that. Now let's count the battery capacity we now have. It would be 2,048 watt hours, right? This is the battery capacity of A200 max itself, plus 3,072. So now we have a battery capacity of 5,120 watt hours. 5,120 watt hours. And if we connect one more B300, that would be 8,192 watt hours. 8,192 watt hours. Pretty cool. Now to disconnect, guys, simply turn it off. Wait for it to turn off. Unlock. Unplug. Okay, good. So now let's connect A200P because A200P actually can also be expanded. We can do it with the same batteries, with the same B230 and B300, or better say, or B300, because they cannot be. You cannot connect 2 of them at the same time. You have to choose one of them. So first, we have to use a little bit of a different cable. We're going to be using the same included in the box multifunctional DC charging cable, aviation plug to XT90. First, plug it in here. Match the red dot, plug it in here. Then, we're going to be using this cable that is officially called XT90 to P090D. So as you could probably guess, this is XT90, this is P090D. We connect them together like this, and we plug it in. Let's connect to B230 first. Okay. So you plug it in, you lock it, right? And here's the thing, guys. Yeah, turn A200P on, first of all, right? And wait for it to turn on, and then click the button of B230 and hold it. Okay, it's on at 57% right now. Awesome. So I'll click the button of B230 and I hold it till it starts flashing like this. Now I can release it and it now has been connected. So let's take a look at AC 200p. Wait a second. Oh yeah, yes, perfect. Let's zoom in the screen. You see, here's how it works. It's actually charging A200p right now. It works kind of as a power bank, like a power bank, 593 watts. So it is right now charging our A200p at 592 watts. So it will work a little bit differently from how it works with A200 Max, but still we could say it's expendable, right? We have just occupied the DC charging, the DC input, right? And we still have an unoccupied AC input. So I'm going to use this. Let's zoom out. I'm going to use this adapter, the same T500 adapter. Plug it in here. Turn AC on. And let's zoom in on the screen. And let's see if we can charge from DC and AC at the same time. So right now I've got 591 watts and 2 watts from this B230 battery. And this is from PV or car. And I've got 481 watts from, pretty cool actually, from the AC charging. So let's zoom out and see guys how we occupied DC and AC inputs at the same time. This is the proof that we can charge from DC and AC charging methods at the same time. That is amazing. So that means you can charge from solar panels and from a wall outlet at the same time. You can charge from a car power socket and from a wall outlet at the same time. Not a very realistic example, but you got the point, right? That is it. Now, awesome. If you have to recharge quickly, why not use DC and AC charging methods at the same time? Now, I also would like to highlight that those batteries, both B230 or B300, they can be recharged on their own. And here's how to recharge them. So let me disconnect. So a little bit. Okay, good. Now, you guys can see it has the same input, so we can use the same adapter, this T500 adapter, to recharge this cable, to recharge B230. So let's take a look. We've connected it. Now turn it on. Now, okay, it's green, meaning it hasn't started charging yet. Once it turns red, that means it started charging. I imagine we have to turn it on manually. Now it shows it's at 100%, but it's not, right? It's like close to 100. It was, how much was that? 98 or 90? I forgot. But anyway, it's red, it's charging, and you guys can also see how it's flashing right here. This button, the last button. So we're charging B230 right now. Awesome. Same way, we can charge B300. So here's the B300, and we have both DC charging methods. So here's a DC charging method. We can charge from solar panels. We'll use the same cable, XT90 to MC4 connectors to XT90. Now we can recharge from solar panels. Okay. And I charge from solar panels multiple times. It works just perfectly. We can also charge from our vehicle when we're on the go, when we're driving. Just like this. Oops. Not like this, because, oh yeah, like this. Sorry. A little bit tired. Okay, so car power socket to XT90. Right? There we go. Awesome. And of course, we can recharge from an adapter. 58.8 volts adapter, 8 amps, and plug it in. There we go. So let's take a look at starting on it. Yeah, started flashing, right here, started flashing, charging, and the adapter turned red. Turned red. Awesome. Charging perfectly right now. Okay guys, I just realized we have like 15 minutes before the end of our live stream and we still haven't talked about our portable solar panels. So we will move on to our solar panels. Before we do that though, let me just connect it to B300. So again, we use the same aviation plug to XT90, so-called multifunctional DC charging cable, and X90 to P090D. Turn it off, first of all, plug it in. A100P is on, 58% right now. Long press and hold the button till it starts flashing. Once it starts flashing, you can release it and take a look here at the screen. Are we having any input or not? It might take time, and it might take a couple of seconds, don't worry. So 600, let's zoom in at the screen. Let's zoom in on the screen, please. It's 603 watts right now. Okay, 602 watts right now from this B300 battery. Works perfectly. Great. Now let's move on to our portable solar panels. BLUETTI makes portable solar panels. Those are not the kind of panels that you would place on your rooftop. Let's check. Guys, I'm inconvenience. Yeah, and that sound at long deep. That's just so frustrating. Is the audio back? Okay, no audio. Oh, got audio now. Awesome. Guys, one more time, I am so sorry for this inconvenience.
Let's check.
Guy, I'm
Okay, yeah.
inconvenienced. Yeah, and that's.
All right, guys, we'll work on that. I promise it will never happen again, okay? Got my word, guys. And giveaway right now, immediately, tripod giveaway on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's go for the giveaway. Let's go for the giveaway. To enter the giveaway, please type giveaway in the comments. Type giveaway in the comments. I am ready here on my phone. I will take a screenshot. And whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Okay, good. So let's go. 10-second countdown before the giveaway. All right, we got 27 people right now here watching us on YouTube. We'll do YouTube first, then we go on Facebook. We're giving away BLUETTI tripod right now. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys for understanding. But honestly, that frustrates me a lot that when we have any technical problems, or we can do better than that. So let's go. 10-second countdown, guys. Keep typing BLUETTI or giveaway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The winner is Charlie D. Charlie D. Charlie D. Congratulations, Charlie D. That is our winner on YouTube, and the winner on Facebook, we don't know. 10-second countdown. To our Facebook community, please keep typing BLUETTI or giveaway or whatever it is that you want to type. Something like that, BLUETTI or giveaway, okay. 10, 9, 8, okay, and the winner is Bogdan Dyachenko. Congratulations, Bogdan. I remember it's your second giveaway. In any case, Bogdan Dyachenko, congratulations. 0 giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Please switch the camera. 0 giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. It's livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number. Thank you so much, guys. Now, this is all about our giveaways for today. We have 7 minutes before the end of our live stream, okay? So I encourage you not to go away, and I'll explain to you why, guys. Wait. Oh my God. Camera? 是镜头有问题吗？现在好吗？ This is all. Can you hear it? And before the end of our live stream. Merci. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 没有声音。下播。